beaches and anchorages on the island depending on which way the wind's going. This one's Monkey Beach, and there's lots of pathways. The pathways are obviously from the resort's heydays. They're all falling apart and no one maintains them anymore. We're just in the water because there's a million natural oysters on the rocks there, and I'm an oyster lover, so if I had an oyster knife I'd be starting to sample a few. There's just millions of them. Great Keppel was actually known for its big and huge resort and party going and tourists. But when you go over to the beach on the other side, Fisherman's Beach, you can see what was the brilliant resort, which is now closed. Tracks of the resort were handed back to the local Aboriginal Land Council. There's some controversy between the locals whether they want a new resort to open. If they do, it's going to be huge and expanded. It's possibly 270 houses and a golf course, and talking of a casino. And so there is some controversy. All I know is the beaches are beautiful and it's beautiful to hang off. There are some eco resorts still going. Beautiful little bar. It's a lovely place. So I just hope everyone makes the right decisions. Just going to swap beaches. We're going round to the northern side. The southerlies are going to start coming in, not very strong, but we just thought we'd try a different beach to swim at. So we rough it on board flat out. While we've been motoring around, the ice machine's made ice and it's time for the afternoon drinks. Had a beautiful night at Leaks Beach. Shirley's noticed a mast in the bush, so I'm sending the drone over to have a look in the lagoon to see what's going on. The boat looks like it's high and dry. Very interesting. I'm not sure whether it's the owner of the house and that's where he stores his boat. We'll find out. Bit cloudy today, the southerly's finally hit, but we're going to take it as an opportunity to go up this creek and have a look at this boat that's high and dry. So I don't know what the creek's called, but it heads up to a little area called the shearing shed. So should be interesting. It gives us something to do on a cloudy day. Well, the boat was taken in there to get away from the cyclone. He's grounded up on a high tide, but the problem is now the tides aren't high enough for him to get it back off. So he's stuck there and he's got to live there until there's a tide high enough for him to get it back off again. A couple 100 mil deep here, so and the tide's going out. So in 4 or 5 hours this will be nearly dry. So interesting, and on the boat it looks like someone's actually living on the boat. So the interesting thing is at night time it's got the mast light even on and it's sitting up high and dry. So the island was named Great Keppel Island by Captain James Cook as he sailed past up the Queensland coast. It was landed on by a white person till Matthew Flinders and was charting and landed not far from Leaks Creek. Shirley and I are actually walking to have a look at Leaks Homestead, which is not the original home. There was 2 families that lived here before them. They took over the farm. And these families came and there were Aboriginals living here. And these people had been living here, their ancestors, for 700 years. But the Aborigines welcomed them, but when they bought sheep, and obviously the Aboriginals decided that every now and then they'd take one for food, the settlers weren't pleased at all. So they used to punish the Aborigines by taking them out on the rocks about 100 metres off Leaks Creek, and they used to chain them to some metal poles they'd had driven into the rocks, and they'd leave them there till they drowned. Not a very pleasant history of our ancestors. It only took about another 5 years, and eventually all the Aboriginals were removed to an Aboriginal mission on the mainland. The fact that the Land Council today has been given a large portion of the island back is actually good news. It repairs the way. I don't think you can ever repair what was done. Oh, pretty cruel times. It's not too bad, Charlie.
I have baked the pie. Now you have to bring home the cream or the ice cream to go with it.
See, there's a challenge for me. I'm off.
So I promised Shirley ice cream to have with the pear pie tonight. So I'm on a mission to find somewhere on this island vanilla ice cream.
Adventure. We're leaving Great Keppel and we're going into Roslyn Bay or Keppel Bay Marina at Roslyn Bay, which is not far from Yeppoon. So I'm looking forward to having a look. We'll fill up with some fuel. We might go into Yeppoon and have a look and buy some fresh groceries and some more steak, and yeah, check it out. Those infamous rocks that they used to chain the Aboriginals to. High tide now. Can't see anything but the danger marker on it. Pretty scary stuff. Pretty sad. Well, the Keppels have been great. I'd definitely come back. It's a thumbs up from me. And a thumbs up from me. So we're just about there, Keppel Bay Marina and Roslyn Bay. It's looking pretty nice. Looking forward to having a bit of explore. Keppel Bay Marina is only about an hour and a half sail from the Keppels. It's at Roslyn Bay. It's only 15 minutes by road to Yeppoon. So plenty of places to buy food. We've got a courtesy car for us to use for nothing to go and get some groceries. Great place.
We've been in Keppel Bay Marina for the last couple of nights, waiting for the strong southerlies to pass. So we've made the most of our time by reprovisioning and Currently busy cryovacuuming all the meat, etc., and stowing everything away, and hopefully tomorrow we'll head off to our next adventure.
Morning, we've left Keppel Bay Marina, or Roslyn Bay as it's known. Beautiful stay. So we're on the way to Pearl Bay. It's going to take us about 7 to 8 hours to get to Pearl Bay. It's raining, it's showers, and we're travelling at about 6.5 knots, so we should be there in plenty of time. And all we've got to do is, we're travelling at 354 degrees at the moment, and in about 4 or 5 hours we just do one little tack 10 degrees to the west, and that'll be it. And, hopefully we'll have a spectacular ride. Sun's finally out. We're actually caught up to 2 vessels that look like they're going into Keppel Bay as well, and as I know there's at least one behind us, so they could have at least 4 or 5 yachts in Keppel Bay tonight. It's interesting, there's a huge amount of people doing what we're doing, sailing north every winter and just going from island to island, harbour to harbour. It's a real sea change for everybody, and it's excellent. It's really good to see everyone out and about. Anchorage for the night. Let's hope it's a little bit protected from the swell, because the swell's about 2 metres at the moment, so it'd be nice if we didn't spend the night rocking. Have a nice sleep, Charles?
I did, thank you.
Yeah, bit of a lazy morning.
Well, it's just the rocking and the rolling that made me want to go to sleep. Now I'm back on deck.
Byron to cook me a beautiful meal tonight. So Shirley's at the helm, so I can take some video. She seems to be our pilot, taking us into the harbours. Good looking pilot too. The entrance into Keppel Bay has the headland on the port side, and on the starboard side it's got a little island, and it's got some coral that comes out to shoal. So as long as we stay in the middle, everything will be fine. But it looks like it'll be nice and protected in there. Looks like we can have a good night. What do you think?
Looks magic in here. In about a minute or two the swell will drop dramatically. We'll be in beautiful calm waters. The sun shining. What more can we ask for?
Absolutely beautiful spot. Can't wait to fly the drone, get some aerials. Yay! Maybe have a few beers. Pearl Bay. I'm going to get Shirley a necklace.
Right back.
Say again. What?
Do I look the part?
A part of what I haven't worked out.
You're just jealous.
So leave Shirl and I to enjoy our night at Keppel Bay. Next time we'll dodge the American Navy on the way to the Percy Islands.
We are conducting amphibious operations restricted ability maneuver. Request you maintain all clear of our stern while we recover craft, over.
Must stop for all yachties. A very entertaining place, and we luck the weather. Then we'll go on and show you further islands on the way to the Whitsundays. See you then.